I declare Chua Keng Wee, He Ting-Ru, Jamus Lim, Raisa Begum Binti Farid Khan of Workers' Party as a group of candidates elected for Sengkang.
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys had a great weekend, and welcome to another episode of rather, I won't call it GE 2020 because GE has ended. So welcome to another video of thank you for watching as well. So today we are going to talk about the most talked about topic. Now, I took a couple of days to think about it because I wanted to spend some of my thoughts and rather think on how to phrase it and what I would like to talk about. So we all know what happened during the general elections. Something historic happened, and for the first time in election history, an opposition has won 2 GRCs. Now, it took a long time. So 2011 was when the very first GRC was won by the Workers' Party, and it took 5 of them to win that GRC. Now, the GRC was created around 1988 to group people together, and then you vote for that group of people and send them into parliament. It was a way created to actually consolidate the strong with the not too strong together so that you can help each other out as well. For the opposition, it has been over 20 years where they could not break into a GRC. But in 2011, the unexpected happened. The 5-man A-team of Workers' Party actually won it in 2011. And 9 years later, they did the unexpected and won another GRC. So this time they won Sengkang GRC and is led by 4 people: Raisa Khan, He Ting-Ru, Jamus Lim, and of course one more other guy. I'm sorry I don't know his name, but I will go and check it out later. But the talk of the town has always been Jamus Lim. Now, Jamus Lim, if you have been living under a rock and you have not seen any election news, he's known for his debates I've shared last week on my video. Now, this time around, he and his group of people played a big impact on winning that GRC itself. Now, the GRC that they are winning is a very new GRC, and Workers' Party has officially said that they will build a new GRC, which is catered to the people over there. So now that all the talk has been done, the debates, the policy sharing has all been done, now is when the real work begins. This is the time where they'll need to go around to actually visit the residents, talk about their issues, and grow that in the next 5 years. Now, why is this important? Because this GRC is a make or break GRC. If in the next 5 years they don't do the job well, and in the next election they lose the vote, it will all be for nothing. They'll go back to square zero, and they'll only be back with Aljunied and Hougang. But if they do it well and they get re-voted in, people will be confident, and not only that, they can use this to expand to other GRCs because now there are only 10 of them in parliament. If Sengkang is done well and in the next 5 years people have seen that, hey, this group of people can manage a town council or a GRC, not only will it give confidence to the other people, but also to the Sengkang residents as well. But that also means that the current ruling government needs to do more to actually reach out to the people and find out about the issues of why are they voting the opposition as well. And likewise, there's a new announcement said yesterday. So Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong has officially announced Mr. Pritam Singh as the official leader of the opposition. Now, this is a historical moment in Singapore because it has never happened at all. Never in our history of Singapore has someone been officially designated as the official leader of the opposition. Now, in the past, you might have seen people like Cham Si Tong, J.B. Jeyaretnam, and Low Tai Kiang were all leaders of the opposition, but that was an unofficial title. Officially, right now, the Prime Minister officially gave him the title. Now, what is the job of that? Well, in Singapore, we don't have an idea. But if we want to have a better comparison, we can actually look in the UK. So in the UK, the leader of the opposition is basically like the counter to the Prime Minister. In case the Prime Minister or the party is corrupted, the leader of the opposition would take over the government. And because of that, he has a shadow cabinet where he appoints his ministers according to the different ministries that is available here in Singapore. For example, let's say in Singapore, you have Lawrence Wong as Ministry of Home and National Development. In Pritam Singh, he can appoint, let's say, Jamus Lim as the shadow minister for Home and Development, something like that. So in case if the whole cabinet were to fall because of corruption or anything, his party would take over there. But I don't see him setting up a shadow cabinet because there's only 10 politicians in parliament or opposition parliaments. But other than that, he's been appointed as the official leader of the parliament, and his job is actually to raise questions, talk about government policies, and whenever there's a new policy coming up, other than the prime minister, he will be able to actually take a look at those policies as well and come up with his own policies and debate it in parliament and see which one is better as well. So that is a unique proposition of the opposition leader. So they are supposed to get an increase in paycheck. I'm not sure whether that will be eligible for him, but that is a new thing as well. And likewise, moving on from GE 2020, I will be planning more videos about Singapore, and because this channel is called The Travelling Blog, I will also be talking about travel here in Singapore and around this area. As you know, that travel is now open, so I'm able to walk around. I will be visiting some attractions, sharing a little bit about stories, but I will still be sharing more about my Singapore stuff as well because I would want people to know about our culture. So keep up to date. I'll be sharing more about what's going on in Singapore, history, culture, and even the general news that's going around. So stay tight, have fun, have a great week, and I'll see you guys later towards the end of this week. All right? So peace.